CTV News at 6 with Hudson Mack.
Good evening. Thank you for being here. Victoria's Member of Parliament is stepping up in support of a UVIC professor forced to leave Canada because his son has been diagnosed with autism. We first introduced you last night to Dr. Jeffrey Niehaus. The popular professor came to Victoria with his family to teach and had plans to stay and eventually to become Canadian citizens. But because of his son's medical condition, Immigration Canada says the Niehaus family is not welcome. And that has his students and colleagues and now MP Denise Savoie hopping mad. We got her reaction today and we asked the Premier if there's anything the province can do. Joe Perkins follows up.
60 was different from 40. But
he's the man no one wants to see go.
He is an amazing professor. He is an amazing faculty mentor. Just a good guy that we're losing.
Dr. Jeffrey Niehaus and his family are leaving Canada in November, but they don't want to.
I do like living here, and this certainly would not have been a plan that we would have pursued if the immigration issues hadn't come up.
The issue is his 4-year-old son, Kurt, who in 2010 was diagnosed with autism, and that's led to a problem no one saw coming.
I was shocked and really ashamed of our country.
Immigration Canada defines the 4-year-old as a potentially excessive demand on Canada's health system.
I'm a relatively liberal American, and I've seen a lot of stuff that goes very, very smoothly.
But he says there is something wrong when an unexpected health condition forces a family out of a country.
They came to Canada. This condition was discovered, was diagnosed afterwards. The family should receive the same care as any other family.
Under the province's provincial nominee program, the Niehauses will still receive health funding until November. That's when Dr. Niehaus's work visa expires and the family will be forced to leave. We asked the province if it would be able to help.
I haven't heard the story, and so I don't know the details of it.
So we gave them to her. An article on Niehaus's story printed in a UVIC paper.
Oh, perfect.
that's the article, okay? If you could take a look.
Okay.
So we'll take a look, okay?
I will take a look, and I'll get back to you.
Whether the province will be able to help the Niehauses remains unseen, but their story has reached Ottawa, and it has critics calling for change.
We are looking for a response by the government because I'm ashamed. This is unacceptable.
Savoie says plans to speak to Citizenship and Immigration Minister Jason Kenney are already in motion. She wants Canada's immigration laws to be more flexible, but admits any change may be too late for Niehaus. He says he's taking a job in Virginia beginning next year. The father says the move is just another step in his family's story.
And part of that story was we spent a couple of years in Canada, we couldn't stay, and look where we are now. Aren't we happy?
It's an optimistic ending for a guest without a grudge.
Joe Perkins joins us now live in the studio with more. Joe, the professor has a good attitude about all of this. Denise Savoie says she's taking action, but what can she really do, and what about the province?
Yeah, Denise Savoie says she's already mentioned the case of Don Davies. He's the NDP's immigration critic. The plan, she says, is to directly reach out to the minister, likely through question period. If that is the route the party takes, it appears like it will happen soon. As for the province, Christy Clark has made it quite clear that families are a priority. And while this is mainly a federal issue, Dr. Niehaus is here through a provincial program, so Hudson will wait to see what happens and see if we get a comment back from the province.
We will, Joe. Thank you.